Want to break free from financial stress and build real wealth? It all starts with mastering a few timeless money rules that anyone can follow no matter your age or income. These principles aren't just advice, they're the foundation of lasting financial freedom. 1. Pay yourself first. The concept of paying yourself first is one of personal finance's most foundational and powerful principles. It flips the traditional mindset about money on its head. Most people earn their income and then immediately spend it on bills, shopping, entertainment, and other obligations. Whatever is left, if anything, is considered savings. This approach is backward. Financially successful individuals do the opposite. They treat saving as a non-negotiable priority. Before a single cent goes to expenses, they set aside a fixed portion of their income for their future selves. This act of discipline is what separates those who build lasting wealth from those who constantly struggle. Paying yourself first means that every time you receive money, whether it's a salary, freelance payment, or side hustle income, a percentage is immediately directed into savings or investments. It's not about waiting to save what's left. It's about saving first and adjusting your lifestyle to fit what remains. Ideally, this should be automated to remove temptation and inconsistency. By setting up automatic transfers to a savings account, investment fund, or retirement plan, you ensure that saving becomes a habit rather than a decision you have to make repeatedly. This removes a willpower factor and makes saving a natural part of your routine. Over time, this strategy builds financial security, regardless of your income level. Even if you start small, say 5% of your income, the key is consistency. As your earnings grow, you can gradually increase the percentage. The most important part is to start, because the earlier you begin, the more powerful the compounding effect becomes. Money saved and invested today has the potential to multiply many times over in the future. This long-term perspective is crucial for financial independence. More importantly, paying yourself first forces you to take control of your finances. It shifts your mindset from being reactive to being proactive. Instead of wondering where your money went at the end of the month, you start taking ownership of your financial future. It builds confidence and reduces stress because you know you're actively preparing for tomorrow. This approach also creates a safety net. Emergencies, unexpected expenses, or life changes become less threatening when you consistently build a reserve. This rule isn't just about numbers. It's about respect for your own future. By paying yourself first, you declare that your goals, freedom, and peace of mind are worth more than impulse purchases or temporary gratification. It's an act of self-discipline that ultimately leads to self-reliance. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or rebuilding after setbacks, this one rule can be a game changer. The sooner you start prioritizing your future self, the sooner you take control of your life, not just financially, but emotionally and mentally as well. 2. Spend less than you earn. Spending less than you earn is the most straightforward yet often overlooked rule for building wealth. It sounds simple, but it requires a level of self-awareness and discipline that many people struggle to maintain. At its core, this rule is about living below your means, not just within them. It's the foundation of every solid financial strategy because without a surplus, there's nothing to save, invest, or grow. No matter how much you earn, if your spending keeps pace or exceeds it, financial freedom will always remain out of reach. The modern world constantly encourages consumption. Advertisements, social media, and peer pressure all push the idea that success is measured by what you own: cars, clothes, gadgets, and vacations. This leads many people into lifestyle inflation, where every raise or increase in income is immediately matched with more spending. Instead of using that extra income to create financial security, it disappears into bigger houses, newer phones, or more luxurious experiences. The result? People earning six figures can still live paycheck to paycheck, burdened by debt and anxiety. Breaking this cycle starts with a shift in mindset. You must choose to value long-term peace over short-term pleasure. Every dollar you don't spend is a dollar that can work for you in the future. It's not about being cheap or depriving yourself. It's about intentional living. It's about choosing what truly matters and cutting out what doesn't. When you learn to separate your needs from your wants, you begin to see how much of your spending is unnecessary and emotionally driven. This clarity allows you to take control. Budgeting plays a key role in this. When you track your income and expenses, you gain visibility into your financial behavior. You start to notice patterns. Maybe it's too much dining out, subscription services you don't use, or impulse purchases that add up over time. With that awareness, you can make better decisions. Setting limits, using cash envelopes, or applying the 50, 30, 20 rule needs, wants. Savings are practical ways to make sure you consistently spend less than you earn. And over time, these small savings add up to significant gains. Living below your means doesn't mean you stop enjoying life. It means you prioritize. You enjoy in moderation while building a strong financial base. Ironically, this approach gives you more freedom. When you're not buried in debt or stressed about bills, you gain the ability to make choices. Whether switching careers, traveling, investing, or retiring early, financial freedom comes not from how much you make, but from how much you keep. Ultimately, spending less than you earn is a habit rooted in self-respect and foresight. It's about refusing to be a slave to consumption and choosing to build a life of abundance, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally. When you master this rule, you open the door to every other wealth-building principle. It's the cornerstone of a stable, empowered, and intentional financial life. 3. Invest consistently and early. Investing consistently and early is one of the most powerful strategies for building long-term wealth. While saving is essential, simply parking your money in a regular savings account won't make you rich. Inflation gradually eats away at its value, and the growth is minimal. To truly grow your wealth, you need to put your money to work, and that's exactly what investing does. It allows your money to earn more money through compounding, which is a process of generating earnings on your previous earnings. The sooner you start, the more time compound growth has to do its magic, and the results can be extraordinary over the long term. Many people delay investing because they think they don't have enough money, enough knowledge, or that the timing isn't right. But the truth is, waiting is the most expensive mistake you can make. The longer your money stays idle, the more you lose in potential growth. Time is the most valuable asset when it comes to investing. Even small, regular investments can grow into significant amounts if started early and allowed to compound over decades. For example, someone who invests $100 a month starting at age 25 will have much more at retirement than someone who invests $300 a month but starts at 40. It's not just about how much you invest. It's about how long it has to grow. Consistency is just as important as starting early. The markets will go up and down, but try to time them is a losing game for most people. That's why regular, automated investing, regardless of market conditions, is key. This approach, known as dollar cost averaging, helps reduce the impact of volatility and removes the emotional ups and downs that cause many investors to make poor decisions. You invest a fixed amount at regular intervals, whether the market is up or down, which averages out the cost over time and ensures you're always participating in growth opportunities. Another benefit of consistent investing is that it turns wealth building into a habit. It becomes a natural part of your financial life, just like paying a bill or brushing your teeth. When investing becomes automatic, you no longer rely on motivation or emotion to make smart financial decisions. You simply stick to the plan and let time and compounding do their work. This steady approach builds discipline and confidence, and over time, it becomes one of your greatest financial assets. Investing early and consistently is not about chasing hot stocks or trying to beat the market. It's about building a solid, long-term strategy that grows your money steadily over time. Whether it's through index funds, retirement accounts, real estate, or dividend stocks, the key is to start, stay consistent, and give your investments time to grow. Every dollar you invest today is a step toward financial freedom tomorrow. Start as early as possible, invest as often as you can, and stay committed to the process. Your future self will thank you. 4. Avoid bad debt like a trap. Avoiding bad debt is one of the most crucial steps in achieving financial freedom. Debt, when misused, can quietly and steadily destroy your wealth, your peace of mind, and your future opportunities. Not all debt is inherently bad. Some forms, like a mortgage or a student loan with a clear return on investment, can be considered strategic. But bad debt, especially high-interest consumer debt like credit cards, payday loans, or financing for depreciating items, is a financial trap that keeps millions of people stuck in a cycle of working to pay off the past rather than building for the future. Bad debt robs you of your most powerful asset in wealth building, your income. When a significant portion of your monthly paycheck goes toward repaying debt, you lose the ability to save, invest, or take advantage of opportunities. Worse, interest charges mean you're often paying 2 or 3 times the original cost of the item you financed. It's like throwing money into a bottomless pit. Many people find themselves paying minimum amounts on credit cards for years, only to discover they've barely touched the principal. This kind of debt is not just a money issue. It becomes an emotional burden, creating stress, anxiety, and a constant sense of financial pressure. The key to avoiding bad debt is to develop a strong sense of financial discipline and delayed gratification. Ask yourself, do I really need this item right now? Or am I trying to impress others or fill an emotional gap? If you can't afford to pay for something in full, especially when it comes to consumer goods, it's usually a sign that you shouldn't buy it yet. Living within your means and resisting the urge to finance your lifestyle is a hallmark of financial maturity. It's not glamorous, and it might not be popular, but it's what keeps you in control of your financial life. If you already have bad debt, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Create a plan to eliminate it aggressively. List all your debts, prioritize high-interest ones, and commit to paying more than the minimum. Use proven strategies like the debt snowball, paying off smallest balances first for momentum, or the debt avalanche, tackling the highest interest first to save money. The process might take time, but every step forward is a step toward reclaiming your freedom. Ultimately, avoiding bad debt means living intentionally. It's about understanding the long-term consequences of short-term choices. Financial institutions make it easy to borrow because it benefits them, but that doesn't mean it benefits you. True wealth is not just about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep and grow. Bad debt is the enemy of growth. By avoiding it or eliminating it quickly if you have it, you free up your income to build, invest, and enjoy life without the weight of financial chains. Choose freedom over fleeting gratification. Your future will be stronger for it. 5. Build multiple streams of income. Building multiple streams of income is a powerful strategy for achieving financial independence and long-term wealth. Relying on a single source of income, especially a traditional 9-to-5 job, is risky in today's world. Companies downsize, industries evolve, and economic shifts can happen without warning. When your entire financial stability depends on one paycheck, you're vulnerable. But when you diversify your income, you build financial resilience. You create a safety net, expand your earning potential, and open the door to new opportunities that can accelerate your journey toward financial freedom. Multiple income streams mean having money come in from more than one source. These can include your main job, side hustles, freelancing, rental income, dividends, royalties, digital products, or small business ventures. The idea isn't to overwork yourself by juggling 5 jobs. It's to strategically build income channels that complement your skills, passions, and available time. Some may be active, requiring your effort, like freelance work or consulting. Others can become passive over time, such as investments, affiliate marketing, or online courses that continue to generate income long after the initial work is done. The benefit of having multiple income streams goes far beyond financial gain. It gives you options. If one stream dries up or becomes unstable, you're not thrown into panic. You have other flows to support you. This sense of security reduces stress and increases confidence. It also allows you to take smarter risks, like investing, starting a business, or changing careers, because you're not fully dependent on a single source. In many cases, these side streams eventually surpass the income from a day job, leading to early retirement or full financial independence. Technology has made building income streams more accessible than ever. With a laptop and internet connection, you can start an online business, offer digital services, sell products, or monetize content. The gig economy has opened doors for people to drive, deliver, teach, consult, and create all on flexible schedules. The key is to start small and grow steadily. You don't need to make thousands right away. Even an extra $200 a month from a side hustle can be invested, saved, or used to pay down debt. Each step building momentum toward greater wealth. Building multiple income streams also taps into your potential. It forces you to learn new skills, explore new interests, and become more entrepreneurial. It fosters creativity and problem solving as you look for ways to provide value in the marketplace. Over time, you gain not just financial leverage, but also personal growth and independence. You stop trading time for money in the traditional sense and begin creating assets that work for you. Ultimately, multiple income streams aren't just for the rich or the ambitious. They're for anyone who wants to take control of their financial future. Whether you're just starting out or well into your career, it's never too late to add new layers to your income strategy. The more income streams you build, the stronger and more flexible your financial life becomes. Wealth isn't just built by earning more. It's built by earning smarter. 6. Educate yourself financially. Financial education is the foundation upon which all lasting wealth is built. Without it, even a high income can quickly disappear through poor decisions, bad investments, or uncontrolled spending. Many people struggle financially not because they don't work hard or earn enough, but because they lack the knowledge to manage, grow, and protect their money. The truth is, most schools don't teach practical money skills. As a result, millions of people enter adulthood knowing how to solve algebra problems, but not how to budget, invest, or understand interest rates. This gap creates a cycle of financial stress, dependency, and missed opportunities. The only way to break it is by taking responsibility for your own financial education. Educating yourself financially means developing a deep understanding of how money works and how it can work for you. This includes learning about budgeting, saving, investing, debt management, taxes, retirement planning, and wealth building strategies. The more you understand these topics, the more confident and effective you become in managing your finances. You begin to see the bigger picture and make decisions not based on impulse or emotion, but on logic and strategy. Financial knowledge gives you the power to say no to bad advice, avoid scams, and resist the traps of consumerism that so often lead people into debt and regret. In today's digital age, financial education is more accessible than ever. You don't need a formal degree or a background in finance. Books, podcasts, YouTube channels, blog, and online courses provide endless opportunities to learn from experts, successful investors, and real-life case studies. Start with the basics and build steadily. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Millionaire Next Door, or The Psychology of Money. Follow credible voices in the financial space and immerse yourself in content that teaches you how to grow wealth instead of just spending it. What makes financial education so powerful is that it compounds just like money. As you learn, you apply. As you apply, you grow. Over time, your knowledge creates habits, and those habits create results. You become someone who thinks long-term, who can distinguish between assets and liabilities, and who can build a financial plan with confidence. Most importantly, you become independent. You no longer rely solely on advisors or financial institutions to tell you what's best. You can make informed decisions yourself. Financial literacy also changes your mindset. You begin to see money not just as something you earn and spend, but as a tool for freedom, security, and opportunity. You stop chasing quick wins and start focusing on building long-term value. And as you grow, you're also able to educate others, your children, your family, your community, creating a ripple effect of empowerment. Ultimately, educating yourself financially is not optional if you want to achieve lasting wealth. It's a lifelong journey, but every step forward makes you stronger, smarter, and more capable. When you commit to learning, you commit to winning. Knowledge isn't just power, it's profit, peace, and freedom. 7. Set clear financial goals and track them. Setting clear financial goals and consistently tracking your progress is a non-negotiable part of building wealth. Without a destination in mind, even the most disciplined financial habits can feel aimless. Financial goals act as a roadmap, providing direction, purpose, and motivation. Whether you're aiming to pay off debt, save for a home, retire early, or build a business, a clear goal gives your money a job and your actions a reason. It turns vague desires into specific targets and transforms wishful thinking into actionable steps. Many people struggle financially not because they lack ambition, but because they haven't defined what success actually looks like for them. They say they want to be rich or financially free, but they haven't taken the time to break that down into measurable outcomes. Setting goals means defining what you want, when you want it, and how you plan to achieve it. It might be saving $20,000 in the next 12 months, investing 15% of your income into a retirement fund, or becoming debt-free within 3 years. The more specific the goal, the more likely you are to reach it. Tracking progress is what keeps those goals alive. It's easy to get distracted or discouraged without visible results, but regular tracking keeps you focused and motivated. It allows you to celebrate small wins, adjust strategies when needed, and stay accountable to your long-term vision. This process can be as simple as maintaining a spreadsheet, using budgeting apps, or setting monthly review sessions to see how your actions align with your objectives. The key is consistency. Just as a business reviews its performance to stay profitable, you must monitor your financial journey to stay on course. Goals also help you prioritize. When you know what you're working toward, you're less likely to waste money on things that don't serve that purpose. Instead of spending impulsively, you begin asking better questions. Does this expense help me get closer to my goal, or does it delay it? Over time, this mindset shift transforms how you view money. You stop seeing it as something to spend and start seeing it as a tool to achieve freedom, security, and purpose. Moreover, setting financial goals creates a powerful psychological advantage. It turns abstract concepts like saving or investing into a game plan. It gives you something to strive for and keeps you disciplined even when motivation fades. Life will always bring unexpected challenges, but clearly defined goal helps you stay grounded and resilient through those setbacks. Ultimately, setting and tracking financial goals is not just about numbers. It's about creating the life you truly want. It's about aligning your financial behavior with your values, dreams, and responsibilities. Whether you're starting from scratch or refining an already successful plan, goal setting brings clarity to your financial vision. It empowers you to take control, make progress, and stay committed to building lasting wealth. Wealth isn't built by accident. It's built by intention, direction, and consistent action toward meaningful goals. Financial freedom isn't a distant dream reserved for a lucky few. It's the result of consistent, intentional choices anyone can make. By embracing these proven money rules, you take control of your financial destiny, turning your income into lasting wealth. The journey requires discipline, education, and a clear plan, but the payoff is a life of security, opportunity, and peace of mind. Start today, stay committed, and watch how these simple yet powerful habits transform not just your finances, but your entire future. Your path to financial independence begins now.